you tell us about the origins of Levrets Ink? What inspired you to start the business?
How it started is that Amy and I are from New Mexico. I was an agriculture teacher, FFA advisor, most of my 30 years at Artesia. When I retired, I was friends with the local plaque and trophy business, and they'd been complaining wanting to sell their business. When the time came, I knew I was ready to retire. I talked to Amy about maybe we could buy that for something to do after retirement. So we bought that business, changed the name to Levrets Awards. So now I'm doing cutting boards all the time, lots of glass and crystal and acrylics. In fact, I'm making some bourbon glasses in there for a customer at the moment. So every day's different. Couldn't believe how well the business became. And then COVID hit. And New Mexico shut down hard.
Our daughter lived in Abilene. She was a recent graduate of McMurray University. She wouldn't come home, so we thought, why not give Abilene a try?
We're young enough for one more adventure, we thought. Abilene's pretty and the people were cool.
Yeah.
So we moved Levrets Awards over.
About that time, we found out that Levrets Ink was for sale.
It's just such a good fit with what I was doing anyway with the personalization business. It seemed logical. We've since switched over to direct to film. We brought Levrets Ink into the 21st century, essentially.
We can put DTF on just about anything between our UV machine and our direct to film t-shirt machine. So,
and we've incorporated the laser engraving and the direct to film. You know, like for patches for caps, we can do full color images on patches and put them on the caps now. So it's kind of fun to be creative sometimes and see what we can come up with. There's a brand new machine in our building. It's called a UV DTF printer. It can do full color on any hard surface. For example, as tumblers have evolved, there's a 40-ounce tumbler now with a handle. That tumbler is too big for the rotary attachment on my laser. But the UV DTF, it doesn't matter because the way we attach it to the tumblers. In fact, that was probably the final reason that we bought that machine. And then we've figured out 100 other ways to use it on other items too.
another thing that we try to keep up with is we've gone from being able to print and press from 12 seconds down to 3 seconds now for our films, so it ups our production time.
And kind of along those lines, when I started Levrets Awards with that old scratch rotary engraver, I could make about 8 or 10 plaques in a day. We added the laser, or switched over to the laser, and I can make 300 plaques in a day now. It's all about layout and figuring out how to make things work. It's pretty fantastic.
We're always looking, always trying to improve. We do a couple of things for Meals on Wheels. Actually, we do a couple of their big fundraising functions. We provide t-shirts and some tumblers.
And I have to keep an eye on Amy. If a church group comes in or something, I have to remind her that we do have to make a little money to keep the doors open. So, yeah.
Anything you want to add? Anything you want to say to Abilene as a whole?
Thank you.
I can't thank Abilene enough,
We appreciate you.
and all the small towns around Abilene that we work with. It's been fantastic. Thank y'all.